Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here, and today we're going to be talking about the Kizlyar Supreme Pioneer, so stay tuned. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some of the specs out of the way. You have a 4.75 inch blade, a 4.25 inch handle. The blade is full tang, as you can see here, and made of a Lanyard steel, which I'll get into that in just a little bit in a minute. The handle scales are a caucus walnut, which are removable. So in case you wanted to go for something else or make some yourself, as you can see here, it just has like the hex bit or little torque screws. You do have a decent sized lanyard hole, and I gotta say, the grip on it is very comfortable. They have these nicely rounded, so the fit of them is absolutely perfect. As you can see here, it is perfect for my size hand. It is a full flat grind, and I'll let you see this side, with a very sharp 90-degree spine and a drop point. I'll go ahead and tell you, this was sent to me by CAS Iberia. I got to meet the guys at Blade Show. I had already reviewed some copies that they had sent me before, and I gotta say, really great group of guys, really great company, so highly recommend checking them out. I'm gonna leave the description or link in the description below. But I've been using this for several months now, and I gotta say that this has been one outstanding blade. With a full flat design, this thing will slice like you wouldn't believe. So amazing in the kitchen for food prep, or if you're around your campsite, perfect for food prep. But also I've used it a lot in the woods, and the only downside I'll tell you is with a full flat grind, you're going to have a hard time splitting logs like this that are really hard and really seasoned, just because just the nature of the full flat grind design, it just doesn't split as well. But as you'll see here in just a minute, stuff this size, usually no problem with it at all. But you can carve, you can notch with it. All of your smaller camp tasks, it's a breeze. Like I said, it's incredibly comfortable. And this has been my first experience with the Lanyard steel, which it says right here, which is supposed to be like an improved D2. So it's better edge retention and better corrosion resistance. Now that being said, it is a tool still, so if you're going to use it a lot in the outdoors and stuff, I would keep it oiled. I definitely recommend using like a vegetable oil or something if you're going to use it for food prep as well. But it also comes with a nice Dangler leather sheath, which is very high quality. Now let's just see the back side here. Nice belt loop here. I wear an 1.5 inch belt, so this one fits it perfectly. You do have to take the belt on and off because this is not snap or anything like that. So, and the retention, it's going to fall out, but with a Dangler sheath, and the reason why I love this Dangler sheath is usually I'm wearing a firearm when I'm in the outdoors and stuff like that. So having this hanging below my belt makes it much easier to access. And I gotta say, with all the hiking and everything that I've done, I've never once had it fall out. So even though the retention isn't tight on there, the fact that it's hanging from your belt and it's going to move with you, I don't see any issues. I mean, if you went tumbling down a hill or something, possibly, but barring that, I'm not worried about it. I really like the sheath. Like I said, it is very good quality. It does have a little drainage hole right here, which I thought was a nice little added benefit. But for now, let's go ahead and show you what it looks like in use, because I mean, that's the real meat and potatoes of a knife review, right? Does it perform? So, throw on the gloves real quick. And yeah, in true southern fashion, there was literally snow on the ground yesterday. We had it for a couple days, but as you can see, it's pretty much all gone. I do have some neighbors that have a bunch in their front yard, but it's just because they don't get any direct sunlight. And obviously you can see I'm wearing a t-shirt now, so it has warmed up quite a bit. So let me move this back because the ground has been pretty much nothing but mush. But all right, so for splitting wood, as you can see, 4.75 inch blade, so easily we'll span this. Like I said, this is about the max that you're going to want to deal with anyway. Watch out. Tactical pup like to try and get involved. All right, move, tactical pup. Splits no problem, gotta say. I mean, there's just really, if you've been watching any of my camping videos, seeing me use it, you will know that it definitely, I have been impressed with it, because, I mean, it literally just does everything that I needed to do, and does it extremely well. I gotta say, very impressed with the edge retention. I've only had one other knife in D2, and I always like the edge retention on that, but this, definitely true to its sake, has been better. And you'll hear me say all the time that I strop my knives a lot. That's what I do, so I don't have to sharpen them very often. But this one strops up incredibly well, and usually just hitting it on a ceramic rod or something like that, usually it's going to keep your edges where you need to, because, I mean, I always recommend, just don't let your knives get dull. That way you don't have to worry about, is it hard or easy to resharpen if you keep them stropped most of the time, because you can even carry, I mean, use a leather belt in the woods, or just carry a small strip of leather with some stropping compound on it. So as you can see here, perfect for feather sticking. We'll show you on this other piece. Its ability to notch. Easily and quickly. Quick little square knots there. We can do more of like a pot hanger. So just real quick there, get you a little pot hanging notch. I mean, if you just had to shave off some wood because you wanted to make tent pegs or a spear or anything like that, as you can see here, this thing's just going to be taking it off. And like I said, even if you're not wearing gloves, this handle is just really comfortable, really fits in. With the contouring right there, just locks into your grip. And I mean, it's just going to do it all, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it just, like I said, there's only real limitation is just the hard seasoned wood. I mean, like this is the firewood I got for my house. It's extremely seasoned. It will get through it if you just take off small slivers at a time. But obviously with this kind of knife, you want to kind of, or with any tool, you want to keep within its purpose design, or intended purpose, so to speak, because, I mean, it's a tool. It was designed to do certain things, and hopefully you'll be able to see with the spine of it. I mean, just shaving off will throw sparks for days with a ferro rod, which you see that in definitely my last few camping videos. But yeah, I mean, you could sit here and get your tender shavings with it very easily, because it's just shredding it. And for me, any kind of outdoors knife, that's a requirement. It does have to have a 90-degree spine, because I use fire stills. That's pretty much my only way of starting fires. So it has to be able to strike a ferro rod, and I mean, it does it incredibly well. I mean, that is a really good sharp spine. I don't know what else to say, guys, except for you have to check this out. I definitely think it's worth the money. Like I said, I mean, it's amazing at food prep or any type of slicing task. It is just going to perform. All right, guys, hopefully this will help you in your purchasing decisions. Definitely check out CAS Iberia. Like I said, really good group of guys, great company, a lot of different selections. I mean, they do a lot of swords and stuff like that, but they also have a really good selection of knives, of good quality knives. And this, yes, made in Russia, but I'll tell you what, they did it really well. All right, guys, in the meantime, be prepared, have fun.